I don't know how to sound professional, but that's why you're here. So, what is your relation to TF2?
I've never really played it. Actually, not played it at all because I'm more of a Age of Empires, StarCraft 2, and Command and Conquer person.
What is your knowledge of TF2 as a whole?
Pretty well much a totally dead game where people run around doing stupid stuff. That is what I think, but I've never really seen that much of it.
What was your original take on the bot crisis?
Well, the bot crisis I found a storm in a teacup, if I might just say, because it's a free game. So if you're playing a free game that doesn't have too many people playing it, I don't see what the big drama is if some idiots want to run around just having bots all through it.
What changed your opinion?
It's when you told me that they've got gambling in the game. Like in loot boxes or something like that. So kids can get on and spend real world money to try and get items in the game. So if Valve are allowing that to happen, people spend their money, then they should support it and clean up the game for the sake of the players who are wasting their real world money in loot boxes, which it shouldn't do anyway.
So, what actions do you think should be taken?
So I think Valve should do one of two things. They should either remove the gambling from the game so therefore people can't waste their real world money, or they take action and fix the bots because they're making money already. So I'm not considering whether or not I enjoy the game. I've never played the game. It doesn't interest me. But as a business point of view, and Valve is a massive business, why on earth would they not view this as just a simple business decision? If you're getting money in, you fix it for the people who are giving you the money. It's just basic business practice 101.
So that was my dad, who just doesn't play TF2, knows nothing of TF2 really. Or all he really knows about it is what I've told him. And for the longest time, he would just rag on me for playing a dead game, as he would put it. Anytime I complained about the bot issues and stuff. But I had a conversation where his opinion suddenly changed, and I realized he could word things a lot better than I could. He's better at presentation than I am. So I was going to make a video along these lines, but I realized that he did it a lot better. So I dragged him to my computer and I interviewed him. And yeah, I just, I haven't made anything in a while, and it's predominantly because of the bots. I can only record after dark when I finish work and stuff, and that just leads to I end up with nothing when consistently after dark all this footage is past 11, 12, and yes, that's late and it's not peak hours, but you should be able to play an online game past 11 or 12. I was just lucky I was getting this footage on a weekend when there were still people playing. So I did run into a few matches with people, but no, most of the midweek nighttime when I was trying to record, I just couldn't get a game, and it just got worse and worse over time. And so I just gave up, because if I couldn't record at the times I needed to, then there was no way I could do it in general, no matter how much I really wanted to. I wasn't going to make a video, but I don't think anything will happen. I don't think anything good will happen. I can't imagine this situation improving at all, but it's very upsetting. But I hope something can be done, and so I've lost faith in Valve doing anything. It's been 2 years since they last said something, and I don't think they will. I quite frankly believe if it's been 2 years, nothing will get done. No matter what we do, I just can't see it happening. I haven't given up on this game. I still love this game. I'd still call it one of my favorite games, but I've given up on this situation improving. I've resigned myself to the idea that it just won't get better. So I'm not saying everyone should do that. And I don't want to be the most pessimistic person on the earth, despite everything I just said. I want to believe that the situation could get better, but I'm not going to live thinking that it will. I'm going to resign myself to the fact that this is how the game is going to be. And I'm not happy with it. And because of the way the game is, I can't play it. So I'm resigning myself to the fact that I'll never be able to properly play it the way I used to, the way I want to, the way I've never fully been able to play it. I only started playing whilst the bot crisis happened, and I've watched it get worse. It was bearable before, but now it's just impossible. Any new player cannot come into a game in this state. This is past 11, and it's genuinely, the queue time sucks. This is Oceanic servers, I should say. The queue time sucks, and then maybe once every third lobby, I'd get players. And then there were still bots in those lobbies. And this was on a favorable condition on the weekend. It's, not great. And, yeah,